Hello, hello. Today's discussion is about a packing list, and it is beyond the basic packing list. This is the one you did not know you needed, and yes, it's the one that I use. It contains items that I've needed and have not had. So, this is a compilation of items that I'd like to share with you of things that I love and keep in my carry on case. So let's get to it. So, yes, I have the typical list with the sunglasses, the sunscreen, the Clorox wipes, but I'm a little bit extra. I don't just take the little thin travel packet of Clorox wipes. I take the pack of 75. I take the big dog, and I put that in my carry-on. Sometimes I put it in my suitcase that I'm checking depending on the weight. But yes, I bring that as well. So it is on my list. You may think, I never thought about putting anything that big on my list, but I take it with me. And this list is not just for vacation, but also for business travel because I do a lot of both. So many of these items, like I said, stay in my suitcase. So the first one is for business travelers. This is more for safety, and it is this little door stopper with a siren on it, and it's battery operated. You can turn it off and on, so when you put it back in the box, you can turn it off. You don't have to worry about wasting the battery. But you put it underneath the door when you close it, the hotel door, and if someone were to open it, the siren is so loud it would wake up everybody on the floor. So for me, it gives me that extra feeling of security when I'm staying in a hotel and traveling alone. The next item is for all travelers. So the neck fan. Neck fan is a game changer. Yes, I have about 5 different handheld fans that I am known to pull out anytime, anywhere because I may get hot. But the neck band is wonderful when you're hot, you're on vacation, it's hands free. So you just put it around your neck, change the speeds. It's perfect. I love it. I even have a little case for it. And inside that case is where I put the neck fan and my 12 handheld fans. So make sure you have a fan when you go on vacation. Next one, first aid kit. Not a regular first aid kit, but a travel one, a tiny one that you can fit in a carry-on. You don't want to be carrying anything that's big and bulky, but every once in a while you get nicks and scrapes when you're traveling. It's perfect for that. Pillowcase cover. I carry 75 wipes. So, of course, I want to make sure that linen is clean. So, I make sure I actually use a different kind of pillowcase cover, but I know that my son likes the silk one. So, we do have the silk pillowcase cover. So, it's a good one to use as well. Make sure your pillow's kind of sanitized just for you, not something that everybody else has been sleeping on. This item is a little bit bougie, but I love it. Another game changer, but the portable bidet. It is perfect for a small bathroom, a hotel bathroom, a cruise cabin bathroom. You just put it right there on the counter. You put the water in there, whatever temperature you like it. You give it a squeeze. It's great. I love it. I keep it in my cosmetic bag. It doesn't leave. So if you're a bidet person, this would work for you. A nail kit. I get my nails done professionally, but it seems like every time I'm away from home and I don't have an emery board, I need one. So I do have this little nail kit that stays in my suitcase, goes with me wherever I go. It's perfect. This, for those of us who have contacts and don't want to wear them or too lazy to put them in, but if you're a person that only has one pair of eyeglasses that you travel with, and if you're like me, I can't go without my glasses. People who are like, I lost my glasses, I'm like, you don't need them, because if I lose my glasses, I would practically need a walking stick. But if you only have one pair of frames, you need the eyeglass kit. Tiny one, doesn't take up much space. Lens pops out, you have a way, extra screws and everything to be able to put it back together again. You don't have to use tape or anything like that. Now, the next one is kind of like a no brainer, but I was recently on a trip and I needed some allergy pills. Now, I brought allergy pills, but there is one specific allergy pill that I use for dry coughs, and I did not bring it, and I needed it so badly. And every time we got off at a port, I was looking for this particular type of allergy med and I could not find it. So, if you're a person who has a lot of little medications like I do, a lot of over the counter stuff, antacids and things like that, because you're traveling, you're eating different types of cuisine, you never know what you need. So make sure you bring a little bit of everything. Bring some cold medicine, allergy medicine, sinus medicine, stuff for the stomach, everything you can think of. Of course, your Dramamine. Just bring a little bit of everything in addition to those prescription meds that you must bring with you. Selfie stick. I, I haven't used my selfie stick in years, but I needed it the last time I went on a trip. I wished I had it, put it in my suitcase. There's no particular one that I'm married to. I've had a bunch over the years, but get yourself one. Make sure you keep it in your bag because when you're traveling, it's definitely the time that you need your selfie stick. Now we're going to talk about sanitation a little bit. So we're going to talk about why I carry those 75 Clorox wipes, but bedbug spray. So when I get anywhere, I'm peeling all those comforters and duvets back. I am looking and analyzing those sheets for anything that looks like it's moving or just anything dark colored that looks like a bug. And I am spraying everything down. Luckily, I haven't found anything, but I don't care. I'm spraying it with the bed bug spray. The next on the list is this Clorox fabric sanitizer that my cousin told me about. I have to order it offline now, but during the pandemic, we used to find it at Family Dollar, I think. They used to have the small cans. I don't care. I put that 14-ounce can in my suitcase that I check because I have to have it with me. And I spray everything down. I spray the beds down, the comforter, the pillows. I don't use those pillows and the ones that are on the couches. I spray that couch down. I spray the curtains. I wipe all the light fixtures, the switches, the telephone, anything, every surface. I'm wiping it down. That's why I need 75 wipes. And I'll tell whoever my cabin attendant is, sometimes you don't even have to change the sheets because I don't want to keep spraying them down every day. It's like you bring in new sheets with new strands of hair tomorrow. No, thank you. I'll just keep these sheets for a few days and let you know when I need them changed. So that's me. I like to do my own cleaning myself. So yes, even though I did see a video of somebody that had a little portable washing machine on a cruise, but I haven't gone that far yet. But yes, I will spray some stuff down and need to open up a cabin door to air it out. So yes. Next item, earplugs. Have you ever been somewhere and it was loud, you couldn't sleep because there's a party going on either above or below you? Earplugs. Make sure you have them and keep them in your carry-on as well. Another item that you need. Now, these next ones are just for the cruisers. The magnetic hooks. You can, because all of the surfaces on cruise ships are magnetic, so you can hang the hooks. And I've seen people use curtains as like shower curtains as room dividers, like if you have kids in the room and they use the hooks to hang the curtains from. So I'm a travel agent, so I make little bags, little gift bags for people, and I put hooks in them and some of the things that I've just described, the Clorox wipes and things of that nature, little first aid kits, but hooks are very convenient. Plastic silverware. Some people don't like whatever they give you when you're traveling, so you may want to consider plastic. There used to be these little things called neats. They went out of business, and they were individual packets that I would carry in my purse and then just wipe down the silverware. And they had the ones in the Kleenex packets. Please come back in business, even though I know I have an entire big box of them that I just bring everywhere and give to people. But anything that you need to clean off your silverware, I would even wipe the plates down with them. I still do. I carry them with me, but things of that nature. Some people would just use a towelette, but neats were perfect because they were just for silverware. Straws. Lots of cruise lines and resorts are being more environmentally friendly and they're not giving you plastic straws. So if you want to defy the rules and bring your own straws, then you may need to do that. My aunt did it on the cruise we just came off of for Carnival. They have the little straws that They're supposed to dissolve, but they taste like candy to me. So me and my son loved them. I'm like, give us the straws if you don't like them. But if you're not a fan of those straws, then you may want to consider bringing your straws. The retractable badge. So I don't like the lanyard that goes around your neck, because sometimes if it's one color, unless you're gonna swap it out every day, who has time for that? I got the little blinged out ones. So if you're using a cabin that requires a badge, you can hook it on your pants, you can hook it on your shirt or wherever, your purse, pull it out, stretch it, boom, you don't see it all day. But I thought that was cool. The other one is the suitcase label. This is a game changer, and I put it in my little care packages for people that book travel with me, and I surprised my aunt with one. But it's perfect because as soon as you get your check bags at the airport, you take this little plastic label. It has all of your cabin information. So when you check your bag at the cruise ship, it has all of the information to let that attendant know exactly where your bag goes. And you have to print it anyway. So for me, I was just printing it and stapling it around the handle of my suitcase. But now I got this little plastic thing. It's like neat and nice and cute, and I love it. So yeah, I use that. This next one is mainly for hotels again. And I don't know if you remember, some years back was a resort in the Dominican Republic where people were dying, and they were saying that, maybe there were drugs in the alcohol. People were afraid to drink. And the news didn't really tell you, but it turned out to be carbon monoxide poisoning. So here is a little portable carbon monoxide detector. It's battery operated. I keep it in my suitcase as well. I even have one at home, but another game changer, especially if you're staying at a hotel or resort. I don't think it's as much of an issue with ships, but it doesn't matter because it's in my suitcase anyway. But it's a good one to keep and have and bring with you when you're traveling. The next one is my suitcase. So my carry-on suitcase is a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit more expensive than a normal carry-on, but I love it. And I only use it as a carry-on. They made me check it one time, and I was not happy because they broke the little cup holder. But as you can see, it has a cup holder on it. It has a place that holds your bags. It has a USB. It's got an entirely different side compartment where you can put your laptop or your iPad or tablet. And then there's the regular suitcase one. So this is the one that I keep with me. So if I'm going on a cruise or I'm flying and I'm not and I have a bag that I carry on with me, I keep it with me at all times because it's cute and it's expensive and delicate, and I don't want it broken. So I keep my passport in it. I keep my electronic devices in it. I keep my glasses and purses. Anything of value is what I keep in this bag. But I absolutely love it, and I make sure it stays with me. It's a little bit of a splurge, like I said, but if you travel all the time, then it's for you. So yes, this is my list of things that you did not know you needed when traveling. If you have some items that other people don't know they need, please add them in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.